Howdy everyone, Namby here. Another motovlog on the way home. A little bit of OT tonight, so a little bit later than normal. But I got something really cool I wanted to bring up. I set up a new mic system, or not new mic, but modified the mic system in my helmet because I noticed I was getting a fair bit of wind noise. Howdy everyone, Namby here. Beauty day for November. I think it was actually just scooping up from my neck gaiter for my winter gear. Was kind of just scooping extra wind up into the helmet. Either way, so you can just set up a simple mic in your helmet without much trouble with just a simple, or just a basic headphones with a mic attached to it, like you get with, you know, an iPhone or iPod or a Samsung phone or really anything. They all come with that microphone on the cable, normally attached to the left earphone. So what you want to do is you want to cut off the earbuds, the left and the right, and make sure you leave the actual little dongle bit that the microphone itself is embedded into, normally right up by the right ear. Normally be a little chunk of plastic of some sort with a little hole in it, and that hole is going to be your microphone. Once you cut off both of those ends, you want to make sure that you didn't ruin the insulation. Use a, come on headlight, there we go. Use a sharp pair of scissors or a sharp knife so that the positive and negative leads do not cross or aren't cut cleanly enough so that they do not cause any interference or problems. Once you have them cut, you'll want to cover up the connections with something like a liquid electrical tape. If you do not have that, which a lot of people don't. Oh, come on, Fluffbutt. Oh, seriously. Alright. Sorry. So, what you want to do is you want to cover up the connections or your newly cut wires. If you don't have any liquid electrical tape, you can just simply use some glue. Super glue will work. It is a non-conductive glue. Also, an easier glue to use, which most people have, is just simply hot glue, like a hot glue stick. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you can just simply melt the end with a lighter and just put a little dab of hot glue on the end of the wire that you cut. This will stop anything from rubbing on the end, which may act as a conductor and give you a little bit of popping and blipping on your audio. Once you have the wires cut and the ends secured, you are now ready to put a wind muff on, or a dead cat. And all that is going to be is a little bit of fluffy hair. You can cut this off of almost anything with a plush type of fabric. I stole a little bit of one of my daughter's unicorn's tails. Don't tell her. It was black. It looks perfect. Same thing. Once you have the hair clipped off, you just want to make a small ring of glue around the opening to the microphone and just simply glue the hair to the microphone. And make sure it's polyester or something that's not going to absorb moisture, because you will be talking next to it. So you don't want to use anything of a natural fiber like, say, cotton, because you want to keep it dry, light, and fluffy. The whole idea behind a dead cat is that it will absorb the kinetic energy of the movement of the air and it'll absorb the kinetic energy of the movement of the air, and thus giving it less energy to move the diaphragm and stopping that horrible wind noise. It looks like it's garbage day. So, yep, and after that you just glue it in your helmet. I found actually the best placement is right up in the chin guard. I don't seem to get as much wind there. I was trying it just on the side of my chin guard, like where my cheek would be, and that worked okay, but it definitely picked up more wind there for whatever reason. So, right in the front, right where your voice would go to, and it's a little bit more shielded from the engine noise at that point. Either way, you guys have a good night. Try that out. Under 20 bucks, you should have yourself a good motovlogging mic. Hey, find something cool about your day, share it. You can share it with your new mic. Thanks kindly, guys. Good night.